The best performance you saw by any quarterback on film this week is which?
I don't know if it was a great week for quarterback play, but, you kind of go back a little bit because it's easy to forget what happened on Thanksgiving. I thought, Patrick Mahomes, I thought Jordan Love both played well on Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
But if I have to pick one, I'm going to go to Monday night, the most recent game. I'm going to say Drake Maye again. Just thought he was in full control. I mean, completed almost 80% of his passes, a couple touchdowns. The long ball was there. I mean, it just seems effortless right now. It just seems easy for him right now. And so not necessarily a great week, some decent performances, but I thought, overall, his performance top to bottom was the best for the weekend.
What are you seeing? Give me more meat on the bones, please, from him.
Well, I tell you what I'm seeing, and to me, you know me, I love to talk the X's and O's.
Yes.
And in this NFL, there's a lot of teams that are out there running the pure progression type stuff, which, as you also know, I'm not a huge fan of. But I love what New England is doing. And it has a lot of shades of what they did during their great Super Bowl runs with Tom Brady. A lot of the same concepts, a lot of the same, play design, so to speak, across the board. And it gives answers for the quarterback. And this is what you're looking for. This is where you go. You start right, you start left, depending on what you're seeing. And it just seems to fit with how Drake Maye sees the game. He's fast. He's quick with his decision making. He knows where he wants to go with the football. He knows what he's looking at. If it's not there, he's going to take off or drop it down for a check down. That push the ball down the field when they need to. But it's just, to me, I love the system and I love the answers that Josh has given him. They don't have to overcomplicate it. Good, solid concepts across the board. And if a quarterback knows what he's doing, you can have great success, even though everybody wants to talk about, how complicated defenses are. I don't fully buy into that. Or you have to be an athletic quarterback and run around and make plays. I don't necessarily believe that. If you know what you're doing and what you're seeing, you can play this game quickly, you can have success, and you can win football games. And I think Drake Maye is, although he's a good athlete and he makes some plays with his feet, he's winning the games with his mind and with his arm more than anything else. And I think Josh McDaniels has been the perfect fit for him and this football team.
What answers to the test is he giving then? What are you seeing? Like, can you give an example?
Well, the answers to the test is what I call full field read type stuff. And what that means is that you're going to give you a concept to the right-hand side, and we're going to give you a concept to the left-hand side. And each have their definitive answers against different coverages. So your job as a quarterback is to read the coverage, pre-snap, post-snap, and get to the right guy, knowing that you're going to have answers and where your answers are. And
Kurt,
it's simplified.
Real quick, the radio audience just returned. ESPN Radio, presented by Progressive Insurance. Kurt Warner is here explaining what answers to the test Josh McDaniels is giving Drake Maye. I give you the floor back, sir.
So again, it's full field concepts where they're giving you a concept to the right, a concept to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Quarterback's job is to read pre-snap, read post-snap, and then get to the side that fits the coverage that you're seeing. And then once you get there, it simplifies it, knowing, I got an inside out over here, or I got a high low over here. And so you can find the guy, the defender that you need to read with your eyes, and you can play the game very quickly. The pure progression type offenses say, okay, we're going to start over here, and it's going to be 1, 2, and 3 over here, and 4 over here, 5 over here. And so the whole process to me takes longer. And it's not as definitive because we're not basing it off of, if the defense does this, you throw here. We're just saying, if this guy's covered, then move to the next guy and see if he's open, and then see if he's open. And so it speeds the game up. If the quarterback can see it and understand what he's seeing, it speeds the game up. It makes the game easier, quicker, because I know definitively where my read is. And if I don't like that read off of that defender, then just find your check down or take off and run. And so it becomes a very simplified game, and you can play the game faster. Whereas I think the other forces a quarterback to play slower. And, the argument is, okay, it's easier for a quarterback to go pure progression because they don't really have to see anything. They just have to read it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and see if their guy's open and throw it to them. Whereas, the full field is, okay, my quarterback's got to know what he's seeing on the snap and what the coverage is or what his keys are to make him go to the right or to the left and change his progression. But I've been a proponent that I still believe at this level, no matter how good of an athlete that you are, you have to play the game mentally first if you want to be a championship type quarterback or a championship type team. And I see that show up over and over and over again. The quarterbacks that play the best mentally inside the pocket, being able to see their progressions and go through them, are the quarterbacks that are the best quarterbacks in the league. And the other ones is touch and go. Their first or second guy might be open on the progression. Great. It looks really good one week, but then doesn't look as good the next week. It's all about consistency, seeing the field, making quick decisions. And the faster you can do that, the more successful you can be. And Drake Maye is doing that with the help of Josh McDaniel, who is simplifying those things. And again, I don't want to say it's simpler, because seeing the field and reading it and deciphering these coverages isn't easy to do. But if you can do that, then the concepts make the game simpler, in my opinion.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app, 12 to 3 Eastern.